Hello, my fellow friends. This is SpeedrunFan 2022 here, and today I have another tutorial video. You guys have probably seen the video on how to enable Steam's in-game overlay, which is the FPS counter, but I'm going to show you how you can enable it in Midnight Club 2, and we're also going to be using another overlay for this demo purpose. We are going to be using FRAPS, which is right here. And you can use many other different types of FPS counters. You can use MSI Afterburner, Windows Game Bar, FRAPS, Steam's in-game overlay, and depending on your graphics card and graphics drivers, you can use either NVIDIA or AMD. And there are many others out there you could choose, but for the purpose of this video or for this tutorial, we will be using FRAPS and the Steam in-game overlay. Now, before we start, this is a quick disclaimer. I cannot give you guys the link to where I found my Midnight Club 2 files, or where I got FRAPS or Steam, either, because I do not want this video taken down for privacy purposes. So a quick Google search will do you just fine, and I do not take any responsibility for what happens to your system if you do this, because you are doing this at your own free will. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started with the project. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to open up Midnight Club 2. This is only one part of it. So as you see on my screen, my game is running perfectly fine, but for you guys, the resolution is very low and it is in the top left. That's because the game is in a 680 by 420, and we already have a profile called Test Demo for purposes only. So let's go ahead and go down to, let's click three times. We have video, and your first thing, it would be on 640 by 480, which would look something like this. It will be in the top left, but now if you click right here, it'll say 1920 x 1080 x 32. Click enter, and then your game will look exactly like this, like so. And while we're here, let's go ahead and work on the FPS counters and all that. So let's hop back out of here, and let's do FRAPS first. Let's open up FRAPS. Click yes if it wants to make any changes. Click on FPS, and then let me disable this and hide overlay. So it would look something like this right here when you first load up FPS FRAPS. So you want to enable a overlay hotkey, which it can be any button on your keyboard. So for this purpose and for this test, we will be using the S key on our keyboard. So see, it's already been set, and this needs to be minimized. Let's launch back into Midnight Club 2, and now we're going to press S on our keyboard, and there's the FPS counter right here, 60 frames per second, and let's press it again, right over here, one more time, perfect, one more time, perfect, and then one more time. Perfect. So now that part's done. Now let's go ahead and disable FPS. Now what we need to do now is we need to completely exit out of Midnight Club 2. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Let's press escape, quit out of the game. Perfect. And let's open up Steam. Now, before we start this project, we need to make sure that the Enable In-Game Steam overlay is turned on. And the way you check that is if you go up here, click on Steam, go down to Settings, and then go down to Interface. It will say, actually, it's right here. In game, we want to make sure that Enable the Steam overlay while in game is checked. It will not be checked if you have a new version of Steam. So we want to enable this, and then down here, all of this will be, one will be right there, one will be here, and one will be here. And you can change all of this to your own free will. Text size scaling, we're going to do that. Text contrast and saturation is going to be right there. And we will be good to go. And see, there's top right, top center, top right, bottom left, bottom center. Let's do top center for this purpose only. Everything else is good. Now we need to add the game to Steam because Midnight Club 2 is a non-Steam game on here. So what we need to do is we need to go to Games, add a non-Steam game to my library. Then you want to click on Browse, find the mc2.exe, open it up. It'll be right here. Click Add Selected Programs, MC2, and to make sure the Steam in-game overlay is turned on, we want to click on the gear, which is also Manage. Go down to Properties, go down to here, Enable the Steam overlay while in game is checked, and then let's click play. And if you did it correctly, it'll be right where it would be, in the top center. And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this tutorial helped you guys out. I have actually been wanting to do this video for a while, and some people are going to be doing some speedruns on Midnight Club 2, so I decided to hop on and do this little tutorial video for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little tutorial video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.